These moments define us!
Strike true as the 10.
Let our blades seek Regala together.
Actually flew.
Isn't that Aloy?
You trained to fight!
Song honors your name. You'll find out.
Good use of space!
Walk in friendship.
Stop running! Make this a fight to be remembered!
I don't care that it's hard. I care that it's helping our people. Taking a vulnerable attack.
Your courage serves you well.
Every Canuck will remember your deeds. If only your armor holds
Where's the fight you promised? Oh, I felt that!
You should see her spear in action.
Only one of us can win!
So, Regala had a good run at
Well evaded!
May your blade be right.
Not
the
bad!
name of the 10.
Walk with
you at
honor.
the cool route?
We share the same.
That was a good setup. That's it. You're done. This is your shot!
Honorable warriors.
Fight for peace.
Good day.
In the name of the 10.
You can land a hit!
Welcome.
Your blade be bright.
Are you
Not bad!
We must all unite to stop her.
Strike true as the 10.
Do you have the will to win?
Warrior.
Skipping, dodging! Good speed! That's it. You're done. Can you rise to the challenge?
So, say the chief gets his way. Last one piece.
A sharp blade to your enemies.
That was a good set of attacks.
Yep,
Nice
that's
choice
her.
of armor.
The champion.
An honor, Aloy. Whoa, so the machine's the rebels' command.
So you can evade. What else?
I hear you got new armor.
That was a good set of attacks. Let's put on a show.
Wonder what brings the Chief's champion here. May your enemies.
That's it. You're done.
My strength is yours.
Plan, then attack.
You always find a swift victory.
That had real power.
So it's okay.
Not bad. Oh, I felt that. You can avoid damage. Can you deal it? You can land a hit.
Lowland,
Ah.
Sky, United, with help from the Nora, of course. Hear about the vision?
Let's fight, not dance.
I saw you fly on the wings of the pen.
2 blades, 1 victor. That had real power.
Is our common enemy. With one strike, honor and strength.
Well evaded.
May your blade be sharp.
Walk in French.
Aloy, we salute you.
You can land a hit. Come on, Outlander.
Fight for Regala.
So you can evade. What else?
May your blade hold true.
Your blade.
Earned your honor. Aloy,
Karo owes his life to the champion.
Let's put on a show. Oh, I felt it. I yield. Ooh, well fought in there. You really know how to knock someone out. Here, this mark is yours.
Thanks. That makes 3.
Then I think it's time for you to face the Enduring.
Will you tell me who they are now?
You'll see soon enough. Go to the mountains north of the Desert Clan's territory. The Enduring awaits where the ruins of Metal Wings rise from the mountain. Good luck. And if you're looking for more practice, this pit remains open to you. I know I'd gladly accept a rematch.
I've had enough training for now.
Then go put it to use.
May your enemies fall.
actually hoping to do more with it.
That's what I heard.
Sister! Over here!
You might have beaten me, but you're still welcome to keep trading. What do you say?
Okay, that's all for now, I think.
Good luck out.
Proper survey. Places we've mined. That could help pinpoint new places we've yet to tap. You might be onto something.
Look at this mess.
Something wrong with your knee? Walk past Thurless old shop and trip over one of his stupid wires. About the other day.
Another!
To the claim!
Oh, this'll really boil their broth. I'll add a sprinkle of chili to their desserts. How perverse.
Boredom. Nothing if I'm drunk, you...
Kinda makes you wish you still had that energy.
Outfits, armor.
You sure they said riding a Sunwing? Not being carried away in agony by it?
Sure as I'm about to fix that look.
Remember, I have the best armor on the market.
Move those feet! Something wrong with your knee?
Steady there. The Enduring is supposed to be around here somewhere, near an ancient plane. Now that I have all 3 marks, I can challenge them, whoever they are.
I thought you came to fight.
Could set that machine on fire. That's the Enduring. And hello?
Oh, must have dozed off again. Oh, aren't you a wild flame?
Are you the Enduring?
That's what they call me. Azureka the Enduring. What do they call you?
A lot of things, actually. But my name's Aloy. I heard you're the best fighter among the clans. But you're not what I expected.
Well, we can't all be as handsome as Hikaru, now can we?
I earned 3 marks from the training pits. I was told to come here and challenge you to a duel, but do you still even...
Ha! Here we are. Now then, Aloy. Marks? I'll add it to the pile. Come, sit. Lizard?
No thanks.
Not good to fight on an empty stomach, you know. But now I know you're direct. Good. To business, then. Come, follow.
Where are we going?
To the pit, of course.
You built your own training pit out here?
Well, you don't expect us to fight in my own home, do you?
Good point. This is a pretty steep climb.
I'll just be glad you don't have to carry me on your back. You know, there've been quite a few storms blowing through here over the last few months. Nasty things. Blustering about and making a fuss.
Yeah. There's a village nearby that flooded after a recent storm.
Oh, Bleeding Mark. Well, those soldiers are tough as a behemoth's flank. I'm sure they'll be all right. Here we are. Come, let's begin. Well, Aloy, the pit awaits. Now listen up. You're allowed your spear and a bow only, nothing else. We fight until the other yields. Ready?
Wait. I have a couple of questions first.
Should have asked back at the fire. Could have had a snack. Go on, then.
The pitmaster said you only train the best fighters. Like who?
All of those boys, for one. Poor Varrock must still be brooding over his loss. Before them, Hikaru, some 20 years ago. A few of his marshals have found their way to me over the years. All went home with bruises.
What about Regalla?
Ah, that one. She came to me, demanded her duel, as was her right. But I refused her. The only one. I knew any lesson of mine would be burned away by her rage. I heard of her fate on that cursed island. Seems like she got the death she craved.
Why do you live all the way out here? By yourself?
If you really want to know, defeat me.
All right. Let's do this then.
Don't hold back, Aloy. I won't.
They know I'm here.
And if we are strong, we endure. Show me your fire. Not your best. Defend yourself! Come on, Aloy! You will learn. I will win. In real time. Fight for real, not as if you were training. I yield. Well done, Aloy. Someone must have trained you well.
You're pretty tough yourself.
Many challengers have trained with me over the years, each one the same as the last in one way or another. But you're quick, persistent, stubborn. You fight as someone who has always had to stand alone to survive. I know it as I know myself. You may not be of my blood, but you are of my blade, cut from the same steel. So here is my wish for you, Aloy. Do more than just survive. Flourish. The world will be better for it.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Now, let me see that spear.
Careful.
Pretty thing, but I can make it better. There.
Thank you.
You've had a hard journey for one so young, and you have much more to do, still, I think. I'd like to believe I've had some small part in preparing you.
You have. And if I wanted to train with you again...
You'd be most welcome. Less talking, more fighting.
There we go. As this is, I better head back.
I hope something happens today. Anything. Easy there, Ray.
Hey!
Craftsman living in some kind of paradise. That's harsh.
I've given it all that I've got, friend. But you're welcome to keep practicing here.
I should go.
I'll be here if you want to practice more.
wonder if this is worth it. Missing these moments over a few shorts.
You finally gonna put your mouth where your mouth is?
Keep poking. See where that'll take you.
Walk past Thurless old shop and
No one wants to play. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at... Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines. When performing an attack, you'll be testing a machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Just attack my machine, okay? Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
You know where to find me, Red.
Come to think of it, what happened to that hammer you lost?
I took one little dose and that damn Forge woman spits fire at me. Where's it?
day. May the 10 guide you.
Aloy.
Come on, soldier! A sack of sand is tougher than you.
Aloy. Wasn't expecting to see you in Scalding Spear. Have you been to Plainsong? Did you see Corey?
I haven't had the chance.
Oh.
At the ready, soldiers.
What's going on?
My squad's being sent on patrol northwest of here. I won't be able to see Corey for a long time. I wonder if you could let him know. I don't want him to think I've abandoned him.
We are moving out.
Please.
If I find my way to Plainsong, I'll let him know.
Sakura, I will leave your scab ass behind.
Thank you, Aloy.
Move, soldier, move!
Did you hear about the big...
Honor and strength.
May your enemies fall. You should try...
Sword on the wings of the 10, Outlander.